Good evening and welcome to CMSN. I'm Valeria.
And I'm Jordi Sanchez.
On our broadcast tonight, an airstrike kills 30 in Yemen. An airstrike hits a neighborhood in Hodida, killing 30 and injuring many more.
Food fight. A high school in San Jose del Cabo changes its cafeteria menu.
Colegio Mision's girls soccer team is starting a new tournament against other schools in Cabo San Lucas this week.
Assassins at the airport. 4 hitmen were detained on San Jose del Cabo International Airport.
An airstrike led by the Saudi forces hits a neighborhood in Hodida, Yemen. The airstrike was an attempt to eradicate Houthi fighters in the area. Our foreign correspondent Jaime Sitja is on the ground in Yemen to bring you this special report.
We're on our way to Hodeidah, Yemen to investigate an airstrike that took place yesterday evening. You can see the convoy behind me, which is primarily made up of United Nations officers and aid workers, as it makes its way through the harsh environment towards the Yemen capital. As you can see, the bombs struck here, in a neighborhood just a few blocks northeast the city center, killing around 30 people and injuring other 55. Medical sources, with the help of the civilians, managed to get the wounded out of the dervish and treated them so they could be evacuated. The airstrike was led by Saudi coalition, who claimed that it was an attempt to eliminate Houthi that settled in Yemen since the war began. This is Jaime Sitja reporting for CMSN, Hodeidah, Yemen.
Food fight. A high school in San Jose del Cabo changes its cafeteria menu.
Students at Colegio Mision in San Jose del Cabo have been experiencing changes to their high school cafeteria menu. The school decided to incorporate Modu's lunch menu, which offers healthier options. Some students are having problems adapting to this lunch menu because they're not used to the food or the prices, which have increased. Other students, however, are enjoying Modu's food and have not had any complaints. The school seems to be taking recommendations and opinions from the students very seriously. The cafeteria is now trying to include healthier versions of the foods that were originally sold and have also reduced their prices. I'm Natalia Alvarez reporting from CMSN, Colegio Mision, San Jose del Cabo.
Colegio Mision's girls soccer team is starting a new tournament against other schools in Cabo San Lucas this week. Our school correspondent Hannah Castineiras has that story for you.
The girls' soccer team at Colegio Mision in San Jose del Cabo is starting a new tournament of fast soccer between rival schools this week. After placing 4th in last year's tournament of Soccer 7, organized by Colegio Mision, this year they'll try to triumph in the next fast soccer tournament taking place at El Camino. The most important schools in Los Cabos will be participating in this tournament. Some of the schools that will be participating will be Magregor, El Camino, Valdor, and Ipe. The girls at Colegio Mision are hoping that the last 6 months of training will pay off, so they can bring back the gold medal. I'm Hannah Castineiras reporting from CMSN, Colegio Mision, San Jose del Cabo.
4 suspected assassins were detained at San Jose del Cabo International Airport earlier today. Our local reporter, Myles Balch, had that story for you.
Thanks, Jordi. Yesterday, 4 men wanted for murder were detained here at San Jose International Airport. Their flight had just arrived from Tijuana when one of the airport security officers identified them and detained them. After thorough questioning, the decision was made by the coordinating security group of the state to send these suspects back to the state of Guerrero to face their trial. The Secretary of the State, Álvaro de la Peña Angulo, stated this was a great example of the hard work and dedication of their new police and airport security officers to keep Los Cabos free from these types of criminals. This is Myles Balch reporting for CMSN, Los Cabos International Airport, San Jose del Cabo.
Let's check in with our meteorologist, Alexandra De la Garza, for today's weather report.
Thank you, Valeria. The weather today will be mostly sunny with a high of 33 degrees. Humidity is about 55%, no wind, and 0% chance of rain. So if you don't have any plans for today, go to the beach and catch some rays. The sky will be clear tonight with a low of 26 degrees. I'm Alexandra De la Garza, and this has been your CMSN weather forecast.
Nerve is out in theater this week. Our entertainment correspondent, Marifer, has that review for you.
Thanks, Jordi. Nerve is out in theaters this week, starring Emma Roberts and Dave Franco. The film is about a video game that gets released which makes teenagers take bets in exchange for money. things start to get dangerous as we see players fighting for the prizes. I really like the fact that teenagers were doing fun things in exchange for money, but I didn't like the end because I think I expected a bit more. But guys, I don't want to spoil it for you, so you better go see it for yourself. I give this movie 4 out of 5 stars. I am Maria Fernanda Tijerina, and this is CMSN Entertainment News.
Now let's check in with Pepe Cruz Wiley for this week in sports.
Thanks, Valeria. This week in the NFL playoff, the Packers beat the New York Giants 23-16, and the Raiders beat the Chargers 34-31. The Steelers face the Patriots later this week, and the Jets will take on the Ravens. Now, for the soccer fans, the Champions League had Monaco play against Banter for a 1-1 tie. I'm Pepe Cruz Wiley, and this is CMSN Sports.
Thanks for watching CMSN News. I'm Jordi Sanchez.
I'm Valeria Alvarez. Have a great evening.